This woman washed both cloths and milk bottles in the same pool of water, and she almost harmed her own child. Jenny saw this and reminded Jeanette that it was not hygienic, but Jeanette did not care. She had to look after 3 children and had no time to keep the house clean. Soon her child showed coughing and wheezing. She panicked. Jenny thought the infection came from the unclean bottles, but Jeanette argued at once. Jenny could do nothing. Just as she was about to leave, Jeanette's husband ran after her. He said he had a brother who passed away at 4 years old, with the same symptoms as his child. Jenny immediately took the child to see a doctor. The doctor checked the records and found that the child had 3 chest infections in 6 months, which was unusual. Owen said there were far more than 3 times, but they only came to the hospital when it was serious. Jenny and the doctor were shocked. The doctor gave penicillin and told them many times to disinfect everything. Jeanette thought this was aimed at her and mocked her for not being a good mother. She only calmed down after others comforted her. After 1 week of better hygiene, the child became worse. This meant the infection from bottles was only a trigger, and the real reason still needed to be found. Seeing her child weaker and weaker, Jeanette blamed herself. She stayed awake for days to watch the child, afraid of losing him. When they almost lost hope, a nurse remembered a virus she had read about in a book. She brought the book to the doctor at night. After careful study, the doctor finally had a clue. At the same time, the child was in danger. He kept coughing and shaking. Owen wanted to call an ambulance, but Jeanette thought it was too slow. She ran to the hospital with the child in her arms. Jenny started emergency care at once. The child survived the danger but still had a high fever. The doctor arrived and finally knew the disease. It was cystic fibrosis, a genetic illness, and it was also the cause of Owen's brothers passed away. Owen felt guilty and said sorry. He thought he had passed the illness to the child. Jeanette comforted him and said her poor cleaning was also a reason. What they needed most now and in the future was not blame, but facing the hardship together and protecting the child.